When most people think of ideal conditions for trick-or-treating, they imagine a cool, dry night with a full moon. This year, high winds, rain showers, and a very unique type of full moon are in the forecast. For starters, the full moon isn't just any full moon, but a blue one. Not because of the color, but rather when you have two full moons in the same month, the second one is called a blue moon. Blue moons only happen every 2 to 3 years, which is where the phrase, once in a blue moon, comes from. Even more unusual is having a full moon on Halloween. According to the Farmers Almanac, this only happens about every 19 years, meaning the next full moon to take place on Halloween will not occur until 2039. Of course, not everybody is trick-or-treating this Halloween. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is discouraging door-to-door activities, costume masks and Halloween parties because of the coronavirus. But if you are going the traditional route, here's what the forecast looks like. Much of Massachusetts will wake up to snow Halloween morning, but with high temperatures in the low to mid-40s and full sunshine, some of that snow will melt before trick-or-treating begins. That doesn't mean it's going to be warm. In fact, 43 degrees Fahrenheit is the average low temperature for Boston this time of year, yet that will likely be the high temperature on Saturday. New York, Hartford, Providence, and even Portland, Maine, will all see high temperatures around 10 to 15 degrees below normal Saturday. The good news is that no new rain or snow will be falling during trick-or-treat hours, though it will be a close one since Sunday will bring another round of rain-snow to most of the Northeast. One thing to consider for parts of the Southeast is the recovery from damaging storms a few days ago. States from Louisiana through the Carolinas are still dealing with thousands of power outages thanks to Hurricane Zeta. Texas and Oklahoma are still dealing with power outages from the crippling ice storm that moved through earlier this week. There will probably be tree branches and other debris still on roadways and sidewalks throughout these same states. That's not to say trick-or-treating is impossible. It just may have to be done differently than in years past. The good news? The weather will be dry for most of those states impacted by Zeta and the ice storm. One exception to that nice forecast will be Florida. There will still be a few lingering rain chances for South Florida, including Miami, Fort Lauderdale and even Key West on Halloween night. In some areas of the Midwest you may need to hold on extra tight to those candy bags. High winds are expected for parts of the upper Midwest with sustained winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour and gusts up around 50 to 60 miles per hour. The forecast for Minneapolis on Halloween is for a chance of sprinkles, a high temperature right around 50 degrees and wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour.